Life is like one big game of Jenga. We are all started perfectly still, balanced, and even. But we are surrounded by clumsy palms of bears pulling out each pieces of wood, uncertain. Life is like a game of Jenga. In the first few rounds, you're still able to find your balance after losing a few wounds. You are still able to stand sturdy and still ready for more rounds. At this stage, although letting go is easy, but the pieces that you let go are still stacked on your head. The scars that you have let go are still stacked on your head. Life is like a game of Jenga. When too many wounds are made, letting go becomes harder to the point of collapsing. But if life really is like a game of Jenga, then only when you fall can you be rebuilt again. When I was a kid, I was naive. In my naive little mind, I thought that life was pretty good. I have a loving family, a house with a roof over my head, friends, and a lot of friends. But turns out, they weren't all my friends. One day, in the playground of a first grader, the kids noticed a birthmark that took up a third of my right arm, and this was the first time I heard the word, "Go away." As a timid kid, I didn't say anything, but I felt like an outsider. When I was a kid, I was naive too. I didn't understand the concept of gender. I didn't understand the concept of the race or countries. In my second grade, my family and I moved to the country of the land of the hope, the land of the dream, the land of America. At least that's what they told me it was. There, I was very excited until I realized that people there speak a different language. The students were like flies to light. I was the light. People always want to know who's the new girl, but when upon reaching the light, they regret the mistake, as in the only word I can utter in my empty auditorium of my mind was yes and no. When I was a kid, I was naive, for people told me that if you don't know the language, then learn it. If you don't have any friends, then go make some. But it was as if saying that we can solve homelessness if people can just buy homes. But I still believed that, as in my naive mind could think of. Every day, my eyes were like hawks seeking out new words to learn. My hands were like machines waving and learning how to say hello. But my heart was beating in the wrong place. My heart was thumping in empty hallways that people are walking by. And my heart was saying that they don't care. When I was a kid, I was naive, as in, I learned what the word alien means. Kids can be cruel, but it wasn't their fault. It was mine for being different. In school, we learned that there's this fight or flight response when we were out in the wilds. And fight is when you actually face your problem, and flight is when you run away. We were always told to fight. We were told to fight in case that we are bullied. We are told to fight if we are being different from others. We need to fight to be the same as them. But how can we fight if the opposing is an arsenal of black dots and you're the only one showing up to your own battles? People are like the sun in their own universe. The lights that radiate from that star can reach the eye of the observer from the farthest planet. But the only fault is that when there's light, sometimes the only thing that you can see is that you're different. Thank you.